Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Whether you're watching this live or you watching the recording, hey, I have the honor and pleasure to be able to do this call this Saturday with some amazing women that have tremendous experience utilizing social media, but also are doing great things in the business as well. But before we kick off our training, remember PXP 24 is coming up for everybody that's in the North America or they coming to our event. It's in Orlando. It's going to be on September 20th through the 22nd in Orlando, Florida. You can take screenshots of this. I encourage you to take some screenshots and post this in your team group, send it out in the group text to your team, everything of that nature. This is also where you can get the early bird pricing. I don't know if you're like me, Misty. I know you and Samantha, y'all love some deals. So hey, what better? You can save money. Who doesn't like to save money? I love saving money. So this ends actually
Today.
Today is the
I
last
think today is
day.
the last day. Yep.
That's why I put this on here, because today is the last day, March 9th. You get 35% off. But hey, guess what? You can also buy in bulk. If you want to get the big one for you and your team, you can buy a 10-pack and save even more money there, everybody. So I just encourage you to take some screenshots of this, scan the QR code. They have it where you can buy an individual ticket or a 10-pack of the tickets. So I know me and a lot of my team, we're doing the 10-pack. So hey, if you want to do the 10-pack, get a 10-pack with your team. And if not, just make sure you get yours. How about that? Make sure you get yours and bring everybody you can with you. Matter of fact, since I do have Samantha and Misty here, I know both of y'all experienced PXP 23 last year. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop sharing my screen while y'all start to talk, but I want y'all, if y'all don't mind, to share y'all experience from last year.
Okay. You want to go ahead first, Misty?
Sure. Yeah. So it was my first partner co event was actually this. All I had done since then was just regular meetings, but it was insane. The energy was just through the roof constantly. They had it. I mean, I know this stuff doesn't matter, but like to new people, the decorations, the music, the hype, just all the things it was just phenomenal. We learned so much about the products. We got some trainings and things like that. We got the heart behind the business, behind the company. The owners came up and shared, and we got to hear the story of Noni. We got to hear like just so many really cool things that I learned that I would not have learned had I not been there. And I loved the experience of it all so much that when they dropped the tickets and the 10 packs of tickets, I bought 20 tickets for my team because I want them there. Like I bought them on faith. I'm doing this. I've got 15 of them already spoken for and paid for. So I've got 5 more people that I've got to get to get there. But that means 15 people from my team are going to be at PXP. And I'm so excited. I had one last year, one. So I'm so excited to see them grow and want to be a part of these events. So definitely go get yourself there. Get as many of your team there as you can. It will change your life.
Yes, I was last year. I was like it was me and David. We were the only ones that went. So this year I'm ready to get my team there. So I'm going to get a 10-pack, and the events are incredible, y'all. So being able to, like Misty said, be in the energy of the room and hear the stories, hear the transformations, see the lights, be able to have fun and do business, because this is a phone-based business. So being able to have fun and be able to work at the same time while you're at the event with other people doing the same thing, seeing how they work, seeing how they operate. It's just awesome being around it. So I encourage everybody to get your PXP tickets. It ends tonight, so I need to hop on it and then get another 10-pack so I can push myself and get some more team members there.
I promise you, this will be an event of your life. It will change your life. It will transform your business. Leaders are made at events. I've always learned that in this industry. But I know there's a lot of people here. I know there's a lot of people here already got their tickets to PXP. If you are going to PXP 24, put PXP in the comments. I want to see, let's give some shout out to some of these people who are going to PXP, because I know for sure we got AJ, Dapo, Melissa, Jennifer, Laurie, Patrina, hey, Will. We got so many people who are already going to PXP. If you haven't got your ticket, or maybe you don't even know what it is, go back, scan that QR code, read up on it. There's also a great trailer video of what happened last year, how it was, but then also get with some of these people that are going and just ask them, did they enjoy last year? You know, and a lot of people would tell you they enjoyed it to the fullest. But now we're going to transition and actually start talking to y'all about, you know, social media. We were asked to talk about social media, so we came up with some ideas and some things that we believe that everybody you know, everybody should know about social media, but also some of the basics. We want to just educate you on that. So I did create like a little PowerPoint, but I found I always think about this because I don't think a lot of people understand kind of what social media allows them to do. See, we get to live in a time that we get to use social media as a tool. Social media is really a tool that will allow you to get outside influence, outside people reaching out to you and asking you about everything and what you got going on. You know, I just talked with we just was on the IPA call. I think that was yesterday. And Michelle McKay talked about how somebody from her previous company reached out to her that, you know, and she didn't reach out to her. Why? Because it was on social media. Social media is a tool that if you use it correctly, can really, really be beneficial for you. I know, Misty, I know, for instance, you were one of those ladies that came in last year that, you know, I thank God that I got one of my new best friends, which is Misty, to be honest. Her and Samantha, like two of my best friends. I could talk to them all the time. They're like sisters to me. But Misty, social media really allows you to make a lot of upfront income in this business. Would you like to share anything there about how social media helped you out there?
Sure, absolutely. So, when I started in network marketing, I really didn't have a big following on Facebook. I literally started Facebook just to share pictures of my kids with friends and family that live out of state, and that was kind of my whole basis for it, and just to connect with old friends. But when I started in network marketing, I started reaching out and making new friends all over the United States. And so, because of social media, I have an entire team growing in Missouri. I would have never had it not been for Facebook. So, people that I would have never met. And it's been amazing. I've got a team in Wisconsin growing as well that I haven't even met them in person. Like, I've met my Missouri team, but I'm going to be going to Wisconsin hopefully in the next month or so, and I get to meet Haley. But I have a whole team growing up there. 300 boxes of drops have been sold in the state of Wisconsin by a girl that I met on social media. So if we're not using this tool like to our benefit, then we are missing out on so much, because the money that I've made, the friends, the connections that I've been able to make just through using social media has just been phenomenal. I was talking to a girl on Instagram just yesterday, and we would have never connected, but she made a video, and she was talking about the Holy Spirit and how he was speaking to her life and all the things. So we've connected. So now we're chit chatting together, and I would have never met her had it not been social media. So it's amazing. It's a great tool for your business, but it's also just a great way to connect with people.
And I just love hearing that. But I love giving shout outs. And I see a lady, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but it's Michelle. And she said since the end of January, she's been able to reach 140 people by utilizing social media. You guys, that's the power of social media if you use it. But we're going to give you some of those tips to help you boost that up even more. And so one of the things we wanted to do, and also I seen somebody else here, social media, Z, also says she also was able to reach out to a lot of people with her Facebook post. So right here, we got quite a few topics that we're going to talk about. And one of the first ones that we're going to do is we actually got like a lot more than just this. We're going to screen share. We're going to go a little hands-on with this, but I brought this because this is like the first part that you need to learn how to do. And one being setting up your profile. When I'm watching, we have the boost group, and if you don't have the boost group, don't worry. Before the end of this, while Misty or somebody's talking, I'll grab the link and put in the comments for you. But what I'm watching is when I go to certain people's pages, they have their beautiful family as their profile picture. They have their dog or their cat or their animal as their profile picture. They have their favorite car or something of that nature. So what I want to do is I want to teach you the importance of having your picture as your profile picture. See, your picture is important, and it's like with your profile, you want to keep it simple as well. You want to keep it as simple as possible. When I say simple, take a look at Brent Palmer. A lot of y'all know Brent Palmer. It's very simple. And this is somebody who recruits online all the time because of his profile. I seen Mary Catherine come in the room. Mary Catherine reached out to Brent Palmer on social media. But when you go to his page, it got a picture of him. It got a nice little quote in the background. Yes, he loves his family to death. I know Brent Palmer is he's a brother to me. But as you can see on his page, it's professional. It's simple. Also, Instagram is the same way. This is how I set up mine. It's like a couple of key points about what on, that hit me well. Like I love to travel. I always put God first. So I had to put my favorite scripture on there. I love to build leaders and different things like that. So that is keeping it simple on your profile. And all you got to do is edit your profile. You can put whatever you kind of want in there. Use a picture of yourself only. No, no family portrait, no animals, no cars, like you.
This is super important because if you notice, you have like a little circle. So when you go to message somebody and they have messages, they don't really know who they're talking to if they're looking at your cat or if they're looking at a picture of you and your whole family. So if you can get just a selfie of you and just, you can get a group picture, but you can zoom into just your face so that when people are talking to you and they go to your profile, they can see it's a picture of you. And having the same one across platforms is really helpful too. So if people go to your Instagram versus your Facebook, they can see, oh, this is the same person. So if you have your same profile picture of your face, then people can recognize you better.
And then also, when another tip, like you see on me and Brent, you can list 4 or 5 things that hit you. Like do what works best for you. Kind of describe you. Like, what is it? If you, I know Samantha does aerial, so she could put that in there. And for me, it was entrepreneur. I love world traveling. Brent put family man. He loves sports. He's a team builder. And so these are just some examples, everybody. These are just examples. Now there's several other people in our company as well that do the same thing as well. And then also, so this is very important in this professional mode. A lot of people I've been talking to also are a little afraid of professional mode. So they ask, well, why do we do that? It says, professional mode can just really help you build a public following. When I found this out, I was like, oh, wow. Now, if in the comments, if you have sold a box of drops to somebody you did not know, give me a 1 in the comments. Like you didn't know them at all, and they reached out to you from social media. Look, it works. So going into professional mode really, really works, everybody. See, I've sold several boxes of drops from people I had no clue was even following me, all because I was on professional mode. So it's going to allow you to get people from anywhere and everywhere that just go and look. And guess what people are going to do? We're all going to go find somebody that we can relate to. That's really what we're going to do. We're going to go find somebody that we can relate to and be like, I'm messaging them now. And they're going to follow you and they're going to look and see everything like that. Yeah, I remember that, AJ. So AJ page was public. I posted his transformation picture. I tagged him. He ended up having a lady that was his friend that reached out to me. And so I reached out to AJ and said, AJ, you got to sell. I don't want to take your sale from you because that lady knew him very well. But also, professional mode is going to give you access to a bundle of professional tools and enhanced safety features. So you're going to be able to now go and track your numbers. Like I'm a screen share in just a second after I go through these couple of slides, and I'm gonna show you how to go and click on some of these things where you'll be able to see like some of your numbers. Like Samantha showed me how to do reels, which is a training all in itself. We won't go in depth on the reels. We'll probably give you a simple reel to be able to make today. But Samantha showed me how to do the reels. But because I was in professional mode on Instagram and Facebook, it actually told me my numbers, how many people actually seen it and everything like that. So it was absolutely amazing to see that. And so this is how you set up professional mode, everybody. So step one, you're going to go to your profile. You're going to go to your profile on this is on Facebook, everybody. So on Facebook, you're going to go to your profile. Because that only reason I'm doing Facebook is because that is where that is your starting point. You want to get good at the Facebook, and then you can branch off to another one. Once you start trying to get into all these social medias, it's a different audience for each one. So you got different type of algorithms, you got different type of things you got to do. But we're going to focus in on Facebook today. But you're going to click on your three dots. And I actually drew an arrow. So I found David, Samantha's better half. And he hadn't done professional mode. So I said, hey, screenshot this for me. And so I can show everybody. So you go to your profile and you click on the three dots. Then the next step is you're going to go and you're going to click on, turn on professional mode. Once my slide comes up, there you go. So once you go to the three dots, that's what you'll see. You click on, you go down there and look for turn on professional mode. And then step 4, it's going to come up with another screen. You're going to hit turn on. And then what I always tell everybody is restart your Facebook. So pretty much close it all the way out. Wait like a minute or so and then reopen it, because sometimes it takes Facebook a little while to get all set in stone. And so I seen a comment pop up. This is one of the things that a lot of people said that they didn't see professional mode, the option to turn it on. My suggestion for you is delete Facebook completely off of your phone. Delete it off your phone, then reinstall it. Sometimes the glitches from the old app, this is also from me, used to work for Apple, so I know a little bit. So, but sometimes it's a bad download. So the download you have didn't update right or didn't download right, so they updated. So sometimes doing that, and then you should be able to turn on professional mode. And if you still have issues, this is where you're gonna have to reach out to Apple itself, or you're gonna have to reach out to Android, the Android, whatever y'all call it. Hey, I'm trying to be nice today, but it's Team Apple all the way. If you Team Apple, put in the comments Team Apple. Put Team Apple in the comments if you Team Apple. And so that's what the slides we had. So now we want to now we're gonna actually look, we got a lot of Team Apples. Look at that. We barely see.
Sorry, Samantha.
Sorry. So it's okay. So now we're gonna actually give y'all some tips. We're gonna screen share. But right now, Misty, I'm gonna let you kick it off because I know you had mentioned something that I thought was phenomenal on a step for everybody when it comes to social media.
Remind me what that was.
That was about posting more than just the drops.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. We talked about so much this morning on our conversation. I couldn't remember what it was. So yeah, when people come to your page, they don't want to just see what you're selling. They want to see who you are. They want to know you. There's a thing going around when anybody that's doing any kind of coaching, it's called know, like, and trust. People want to know you, they want to like you, and they want to trust you. And if they come on your page and all they see are before and after pictures, the before and after is beautiful. We're not telling you to stop posting that. That's a good thing. But you also want to make sure that you're posting some of your lifestyle, like what's going on in your life. Share your family, share your kids' photos. I was with my grandkids yesterday. So this morning I made a post with my grandkids, pictures that I had taken of them. So definitely you want to share your life with people because they want to know who they're buying from. They want to be able to trust who they're buying from. And obviously you want them to like you. So definitely do that. And also AJ mentioned this in the comments, and I was actually going to talk about it as well. When you put that profile picture, on your Facebook and you do the same one on Instagram and everything. Okay, this right here. I got this picture.
So this is
I
actually
saw
really
this
funny.
picture
So I
on
had
one of
to,
the ads that scrolled through. So I screenshotted it and I cut out the ad part and I'm like, you know what? This was me before the drops. I've got to share this. Isn't that priceless?
this is so funny.
Oh,
But as you can see, it's like it's hitting the point of the drops, what the drops
Yeah,
do for you. But it's also
exactly.
funny. People like to
It's funny,
be
right?
a part of it. So you guys do things like this. See, in order for us to go to that next level as a company, we also going to have to, become better. And one of the things that we need to become better at is social media. So you become better by not just feeling like a spamsy, like you're not just doing the 9 and 3 posts on the drops. You're actually putting in the lifestyle posts. As you can see Misty with her grandbabies here. But she also does a daily prayer. If you should tune in every day and listen to her. If not live, catch the recording. Definitely she does it every day. She's on, as you can see, she's on day 30 already. Like, I'm so proud of her because I remember when she said, I'm gonna do it. And now she's done it 30 days. It's amazing. That's also something we're going to talk about live. That was something I wanted to bring up, how important the live could be for everybody. And I got a challenge for everybody at the end. But all right, Misty, I'm sorry for
No, it's okay. I was just going to say, Melissa has actually said it. One of my Missouri girls has actually said it several times on the IPA call. When you're putting that profile picture out there, that's how people recognize and identify you. You want to put the same picture on Venmo, Cash App. I have the same profile picture. So when I changed my profile picture recently, I went ahead and popped it into all of my Cash Apps too, so that when someone goes to pay you, they know they're paying the right person. They know they're paying the Misty Isis that they've been talking to on Facebook because my picture is the same. It just helps keep it all clear and clean. Even on my business, my digital business card, I have the same picture on that as well. So they know who they're dealing with when they see that. So
you guys,
that's sweet,
just simple
girl.
tools right there. Just doing it. Just doing little things like this can help you get more sales and keep you getting sales. So that was the first thing. That was the first thing. I know another thing you asked me to do, Misty, is to show people how to schedule. Some people
Yes,
don't
to
know how to
schedule
schedule
posts.
posts.
Yep.
So when you get your Facebook to professional mode, one of the things they're going to give you is an option to schedule your post. So I said, well, okay, that's perfect because now we get to actually do one. So what we did find out though is a lot of us, some people have pages, some people don't have pages. So if you've ever had a page on Facebook, meaning you had like a church page that you was an administrator to, or anything that it could be of, like I had one just for my personal self, because before Facebook allowed us to do this for my personal profile, you had to make a page to get access to a lot of these things. So it's a little different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and let me find the transformation picture here. So let's say I want to do Lance. So I'm gonna do Lance. So now I got the picture up here. So I'm just gonna put some. I haven't made a post yet, so this would be perfect because I can actually really do a post like y'all see how I really work right here if I need to schedule it. So I'm just gonna say,
And you just go like you're making a regular post.
Yep.
That's
Just
how the
go like,
process
okay,
is.
so
Just like you're
right,
going to make a post.
let me go back. Start again. Right here where you click on what's on your mind, everybody, at the top. When you open up your Facebook, this is where it says it should be your main page. You're gonna click on what's on your mind. This is if you want to schedule it. You're gonna have to click on what's on your mind. Of course, you're gonna click the video that you want. So a video or a picture you want. So in this case, I want the picture with Lance. I could have did Melissa. I'm gonna do Melissa at 3:00. But I got Lance right here. So I just gotta think of something to say.
Or the drops work for men too. Some people think they're only for women.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then you kind of put whatever you want. You don't have to. There's no perfect way. How people always say, well, what do I say? Hey, that's nothing. Me personally, I like to tag the person because then if I tag them, they know it's real. They know that person. And it's just, I love telling people it's real people having real results. So, so it's just, that's just me. That's just what I do. But you don't have to do that. But hashtags are great too. You know, you can do hashtags. Hashtags aren't a big deal as much as they are on Instagram and TikTok, but they're good. But then you're gonna so if you do have a page, you gotta do this little trick that we found out. I believe it was forgot who found this. Somebody on the IPA told us this thing. But if you have a page like I do, I already have a page. So the workaround to this is you got to click right here where it says public, like the amount of people who see it, and all you got to do is switch it to friends for the moment. You switch it to friends only for the moment. Now, once I hit next, it now will give me the option to schedule. So I got to change this back though to public. So now it's back to public. Now anybody can see it, but now I can schedule. So then, but if you don't have a page, you're going to go ahead and see the schedule options. It's already going to be there, everybody. Don't worry. You just click on schedule options the same way, hit schedule for later. In this case, let's just say I wanted to go off at 10 o'clock. Well, what's the next time I can do it? It's the earliest time. I can do 10:40. 10:40. Bam. No, not 10:40. I can do 10:03. 10:03 right there, schedule. And now all I do is hit back and I can hit post. And voila. Now at 10:03 a.m. Central Time, that post will get started. That post will go on through. Let's see if we got any comments or questions or something.
You see your scheduled posts?
Yes, you can. So to see your scheduled post, let's say you forgot what time or you forgot what you posted, you're going to click in the bottom right, you'll see menu. Well, on the iPhone, what is it on your Android there, your alien device?
I love that. Your alien device. My husband's sitting over here on his alien device.
So how you get to your, okay, so on the Android, it's in the top right. And then on the iPhone, it's in the bottom right. Pretty much where you'll get this screen right here. And you click on your name to go to your page. And if you scroll down just a little bit, it'll say manage post. And it will pull up every post that you got scheduled. So as you can see, the last one is going to post in 28 minutes.
Yeah.
Hope everybody is.
And so just to let you know, I scheduled 3 weeks in advance. So some people are probably wondering how far out can I schedule? So I sat down one Sunday afternoon and I took the month, in the boards, we have a month's worth of posts for you already done. I just went there and I just done the last 3 weeks and I scheduled 3 weeks in advance. So I didn't have to think about anything but getting that thing boosted. And
I'm going to show you where to find those scheduled posts and everything of that nature. System of growth.
Yes, Michelle, I am an iPhone user.
Slenderized
Apple all the way.
Apple, Team Apple.
Team Apple. Once you go Mac, you never go back.
Never go back. So right here, where on the Slenderized SOG, everybody, if you look for social media posting, thank you, Ashley Poston, Dr. Crystal, and everybody who has. I don't want to leave no names out, but thank you everybody who put these in here because they already got social media week 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you. So you literally have 28. Not 28. You actually have a whole month's worth of 28.
Well, there's 4 weeks, and then there's also there's before and afters.
So it's extras.
So then
you can make your own.
Yeah. You even got Misty at your fingertips, right? Yeah. You see it right
there is my belly picture. Love it.
The belly picture. So these are even more. So you literally can go out a whole month if you want to. And I encourage you to do that. If you're busy, mostly everybody is busy with work, with school and work. Some people are work and kids. I know Ursula, always talking to Ursula, it's always amazing how she's able to get herself and 6 kids together. But she's always working this on the side, but she spends time in between little pockets of time and do some what's the names.
And that's why the host to post is good for brand new people that are super busy that want to try to pre-sell drops.
Yeah.
they can use your transformation to do a little host to post to try and get some drops.
So another tip, any other tips on this profile that we want to talk about? Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, I did want to talk about, since we're on Facebook, the power of going live, you guys. See, Facebook is going to reward Misty a lot the more she keeps doing it. Because the two ways that Facebook is going to really, really reward you is Facebook Lives and Reels, because not many people do them. Some people feel that a reel, they don't know how to do it. Trust me, if you the way I learned how to do a reel, I asked Samantha. I literally asked Samantha, but then I also Googled it and YouTubed everything I needed to know. All I did was go to you. I went to Google. I said, how to make a Facebook reel. And it gives you pretty much step-by-step on how to make a Facebook reel. They got these people who are more talented than I am at making these nice little share screen videos that teach you how to make a reel. So I encourage you to learn how to go do a reel. But one of the things you can do is you can go live now. You can go live. So my challenge for everybody for the next 7 days is I need everybody to go live one time a day. I don't care if it's at your school or at your kids' game. You go live just to kind of say, hey, everybody, I'm at my kids' game. Just wanted to say hi. I'm about to take my skinny drops. Or hey, I'm glad I did take my drops. I got energy to do this, or I slept better because of these drops. Find something that the drops helped you out with or has helped you out with and go live about it every single day. That is my challenge for everybody, because I know going live will boost your algorithm where Facebook will reward you a lot more. So my challenge for everybody this week, from this Saturday to next Saturday, is go live one time a day. Find a time. It don't have to be 30 minutes live. No, you need to go live 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just go live. Now, if you can go live for about 10, Facebook really rewards you if you go live for 10 minutes or more. So that's another tip. So if you want to, find something that you could talk about for 10 minutes. And then if you stay on there for 10 minutes, Facebook will reward you. Reels are for the shorts. Facebook Lives and Instagram Lives are for 10 minutes. So go about 10 minutes. And then it'll really reward you there. 10 to 12 minutes. So yes, that's the challenge. That is the challenge, everybody.
Michelle had a question.
Should a person
Create business page or stick to personal page for posting?
Well, see now, okay, so the business page and personal page are now the same. If you go professional mode, it's the same. And I'll show you. I have a business page that is right here that I had. But now everything that was on here, I can actually do on my personal page. I could just, I could do the same thing I was doing over here. I can now do on my personal page once they made it public. So I still use it because I do have followers there that was just, that was there beforehand. But for the most part, everything I can do here now is I got on my page itself. And I seen another question pop up there.
Training.
How do they reward you is one of the questions.
How do they reward you? Facebook rewards people for using the new tools. So if you see Facebook or Instagram or TikTok come out with something new, they want more people utilizing it. So when you utilize it, the algorithm is going to boost your posts up more. So it's going to boost it up. It's just, that's the way they're going to reward you. So how is the algorithm worded and worked? It changes every week. So you won't be able to master the algorithm, but you can always stay ahead of the curve. So if you want to get ahead of the curve, and I went to like Michelle McKay's page because she did, she did mention how she was, how she had that lady reach out to her. So I was like, okay, what is Michelle posting on a daily basis? So I went to her page. I wanted to see what she was doing. So I went to her page and I study successful people. Somebody tell me they doing something that's working. Hey, I'm going to go find out what they're doing. So what I seen she was doing a lot of was what? Reels. What I just tell you, the two number one things, Reels and lives. What I tell you, the two number one things was to attract people on Facebook and Instagram, reels and lives. And what do you see a lot on Michelle's page? Reels. You ask Michelle how she learned how to do this? Google. She says I just Googled it, and she does have her lifestyle posts as well. But and she, reels and lives. That's all she was doing. So that's how she's able to attract other people, into it and everything. So just go study. We got that idea from the IPA call. So definitely. So practice, practice. I always say you're gonna be very nervous doing that live. You're gonna be
Do
very
it scared.
nervous.
Do it scared.
I'm scared. Do it. Matter of fact, you don't learn how to swim by not getting in the water. For anybody who knows how to swim, the only way you learn how to swim is you got to get in. You can't do it from the outside. Say, "Hey, I learned how to do all my arms," but you never got in the water. So you got to get in there and get and make it happen, everybody. So let me stop sharing my screen. And let's see. Was there anything else we had, Misty? Samantha?
I think you got it all.
Got it all?
A lot of good info about making sure you keep it simple, putting your lifestyle posts in there, turning your Facebook to professional mode.
And on Reels, you don't have to do a video of yourself on Reels. Like you can use pictures that you've done, and you don't always have to be product centered either. Do reels about your life. If you'll go look at my reels, I have a reel I did with my husky the other day because he was arguing with my daughter because she was teasing him because she was in the kitchen and he can't come in the kitchen. So I videoed them having an argument. Like literally, if you ever had a husky or been around them, they are very vocal dogs and they will literally talk back and forth to you. So I just captioned all of his little growls and stuff and made a cute little video. So what's going to happen now is people that, because I hashtagged huskies in the comments. So now people that have huskies, if they ever look up husky, they're going to find that video and then they're going to watch it and then they're going to like it because it was adorable. They're going to go back and they're going to find me. They're going to follow me because of my husky video. And then they're going to see about the drops and they're going to see what I'm doing there. So anything that you can do to pull people in and be, you can be funny, you can be serious, you can do, whatever. I would encourage that you leave politics and stuff like that out because that's always a negative. You're always going to get negativity on that. But if you're funny and you make people feel good and you encourage people with your things, you don't have to sit in front of a camera and talk about something to do a reel. You can use a picture that you already have. You can use several different pictures that you already have. But then, until you get your nerves a little bit better, and then you get brave enough to stand in front of a camera and talk. But just start small, start simple, get yourself out there. The more steps that you make in the right direction, the better, the better you're going to get. Practice makes perfect. And yes, always bring value. Someone put that in the comment. If you, bring value to people. Someone asked how many huskies. I just have the one. That's all I can handle. Anyone that has more than one, like, I salute you. Like, you are the bomb because the one keeps us plenty occupied.
Yeah, Peg. I really like the always bring value because think about when you're looking at people's stuff, like you don't want to see the same thing over and over and over. You want to see a little bit of different value here and there, what they're doing. So whether it's value and, your family, value in what you do with your health, value in, God and all of that. So just
that value is important. I actually have a lot of people who've always that have been reaching out to me. I had a good friend of mine from college that was in the business years ago, reached out to me and just said, "Man, you are so inspirational. I didn't know you were still doing all of this, Hey, can you teach me or can you tell me about what it is now? I think now I'm ready." But it's because over the years, I've just been positive and bringing value. Yeah, I post about the drops, but anybody who goes to my page know that I'm trying to feed you with positivity. I'm trying to stuff it down your throat like the vegetables, like you try to feed your grandkids, Misty, that they don't want, So it's that's me.
Yes, positivity too. So
So,
you can get
but
value.
it's anything, like find something that you love that I say that's not too controversial, which is why Misty said, politics, uh, which can be, but I've also watched a good friend of mine use politics and gain a lot of followers that way too. So it can be used, it's just how you use it. I always keep the controversy down off of mine personally. It's just because you just never know who's going to join your business. So if you don't know who's joining your business, this person may feel this way and they be like, well, I'm not joining that person because they don't feel so whatever they believe. But hey, just controversy. So, and I think somebody asked things not to do. So what would be some things not to do that y'all think from
So spam, but spammy is hard to kind of explain because
It's a tough define. Yeah, it's tough to define what's spammy. Just anything that feels icky.
yeah,
Like if
like
you're typing something and it feels icky, like don't do it.
so
yeah.
so my thing there is the way I look at it like this. Would you like somebody doing you that way?
Right.
Meaning I have some people who say, yeah, I sent out a message to everybody. Instead of with this new system, if you post every day like you're supposed to, and you actually go back and comment on there, but then you also spend time going to some of your friends' pages and like and comment on some of their things, eventually they're gonna come to your page and say, excuse me, what is Misty doing? What is Samantha doing? What's Anthony doing? What is it that they got going on here that
Well,
that
I
what
can give you
props?
I can give you an example of bringing value to people and getting. I'm actually meeting a lady for lunch next week. She saw the drops advertised on someone else's page first, and she said I was talking back and forth to her, but she said that the conversation didn't feel real. She said it almost felt like she was asking for banking information and stuff like that. She said, so I just didn't really like the way it felt. And she said, then I saw that you were posting about the drops. And so I went to your page and I looked at your page and I saw that you pray every day. She said, so you praying every day tells me that you're a Christian, because if you're not a Christian, you're not going to get on Facebook and pray live every day. Like, you're just not going to do it. And so she said, I knew that I could trust you. And so we had a long conversation on the phone the other night. We're going to meet on Tuesday. She's probably going to sign as a brand partner to be, to get the discount, but she's going to meet someone in person that she found on Facebook because of, the drops, because another relationship didn't feel real. It felt icky to her. And she just didn't trust it. So she went to my page, and immediately, before we ever talked, she immediately trusted me based on my content. So that's just a, good example of how your content can cause people to trust you.
Yeah, I just encourage you to go watch and see what some of these people do. Like, go to Misty's page, go to Samantha's page. I seen Dapo here. Go to Dapo's page. If you ever want to know what, like, Dapo brings his whole life into it, he'll show you a picture and a video of him at the Memphis. He's diehard Memphis Grizzlies, diehard Memphis Tigers for college football. But then he also is a Cowboys fan. That's why me and him get along very, very well. But Misty, I know we're talking about football, but
I've done just got used to it. It's okay.
But Dapo takes people like on his journey, like he's traveling. He'll do a little picture there, but he also posts his drop post in between all those. But see, Brent Palmer does it like with motivation and traveling. Go Chiefs! I see you, Mark. I know Billy on there. I'm gonna get talked about later at the barbecue with Billy. Billy gonna get out.
Mark also had a question. He asked what to do after the 30 days. So after the 30 days of posting, some people go back and start back at the beginning, but there's another way that you can do it. So Stephanie and Ursula over here in Chipley, they actually started a testimonial page, and it's just for partners, but it's where people are going and sharing their testimonies. So you can actually go pull testimonies from there and use for your posts. And if you're, you can also, if you're in the boosting groups, when we share those to those boosting groups, like for me, if I share anything on Facebook, you can take it. You can use it, you can borrow it. People say, I'm going to steal it. I mean, you don't have to steal it. I'm giving it to you freely, right? So, most of us are like that. Like, we don't mind if you copy our posts. So
Yeah, that's
definitely you
actually what
will post from the boosting group.
I'm gonna show y'all both of those live right here. I'm gonna show you because the boosting group works only if we work together. So, but I'm
Okay, so the testimonial is partner. There's a space, not a dot. It's partner space code because I hunted it the other day. There it is.
This is the page right here. Screenshot it. Go add it. We'll get you added up in there. But as you can see, just people's testimonials where you can take and use and have your own.
And show them how you can pin it.
Oh, you can pin the group so that you'll find it easily. Yep.
So once you come up in here at the top, you'll see the 3 lines. Then you want to hit the bell. Yeah, you want to hit that's to get the notifications.
I think you have to be in the groups to pin it. And
pin it. Let me see.
Hit your 3 lines over there on the right.
So the 3 dots. So right here you see the recent. If I click the 3 dots,
there you go.
Pin this search. It'll pin it. So now it's pinned.
So now when you tap groups at the bottom, it'll be there. You'll have the groups that
your groups will show up.
Your groups, yeah.
And then
it'll show up at the top and you won't have to hunt. If you're like me, I'm in like 200 groups and I can never find them if I don't pin them.
Some groups I get added to, I don't even know I'm part
I
of.
know, me too.
Oh, that's a whole nother. AJ, since you unmuted, how we pin it? So,
I think you pinned it on your search.
So it's on your search, Anthony. If you go back out to your regular page, just click the home button. And then when you go all the way home and then hit your search again,
Search.
it's at the very top.
Bam, it's right there.
Okay.
I just learned something new. Hey, I'm a student.
You did, yeah.
So now
Me
once
too.
I pinned it, it's right here. So if I want to do circle of health.
It says you can only do 3, I think.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use circle of health. And then that's, I need both of them right there at the top. So bam. So now also let's go to the boost group. So now, Samantha, can you share the link in the comments while I show everybody how the boost group works?
Can I share the
Oh yeah, Kat Dugan also mentioned that if you go and wish everybody happy birthday in Messenger, that actually boosts. Thank you, Kat.
So you have to add.
So when your Facebook will give you a notification, it'll be in your notifications every day for your friends that have birthdays. I always go and take it into Messenger instead of making a post on their wall. And actually, if you'll go a day before, you'll be one of the first people to wish them a happy birthday. And I always get responses on this. When I wish someone a happy birthday, they always comment back. And then you can kind of have a conversation there. And when you do that, Facebook is going to recognize that you're friends with them. And then they're going to start showing them your stuff and showing you their stuff because they think they know you're friends because you wish them happy birthday. So that's another way to boost your algorithm.
So that's a new nugget, Misty, because I've just been doing it on posts, like making a post. So
well, definitely in Messenger. Anytime you go in Messenger, that's actually, it's almost like a closer relationship because we're chatting privately. So we're even closer than me just commenting on their stuff. So it takes it a step farther, I feel like.
So everybody, we have this boosting group that me and Misty started on Telegram because our Facebook one, it stops at 150 people. So it got full real quick. So then we started we searched around to see which one we could have the most people. So we actually created it on Telegram because you can have 250,000 people. So, so one day maybe we'll be at 250,000. That'd be pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. But what Misty was talking about, Mark asked the question is, once you get done with 30 days, what do? I come and get all my posts from right here. So, but the way you want to use this group is simple because we want to help each other, help each other in this process. So, for example, let's say I was coming in here and I wanted to get my post boosted. So all you have to do is go to your Facebook or Instagram, whichever one, or TikTok, whatever one you want to share. Let's say I wanted to share this post in there to get some boost, some help. You come to that post and at the bottom of it, you'll see copy. Does it look like that on Android too? Let's just make check. I just got to check on this alien phone. I don't want to give you bad advice. Alien phone, it's a little different, And I think everybody should have an iPhone for business. It really should be iPhone. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little different on Android. You're gonna have to hit the share button and then hit copy. So I'm glad I did that. So you probably can do it here too. Oh yeah, you can.
Wait.
So if you just hit share, I'll just do it this way
Where's the
since
three
it'll be
dots?
easy for everybody. So you hit the share and hit copy. Now it's gonna copy the link to your thing. You're gonna come back to Telegram, and all you're gonna do is post the link. But you don't just post the link without showing love, everybody. Let's go back and show love. So my rule of thumb is if you have time to come and share your post in the Boost group, go back and like on 5 or 6 people, like and comment and boost 5 or 6 posts before you. If you don't have time to do it, then don't come post your link.
Right.
That's the way I look at it, because if you have time to come share your link, that means you had time to go. You can spend time, and all you got to do is like Lee Moss just made a post. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that link, and most of the time I read a little bit of it. I don't have much time to do all that right now. So I always go, I learned this from Misty with the wow. So I always wow it. And then I'll be like, wow. And then I'm a person that always like to build curiosity for your friends. So I'll just, most of the time, you'll see me a lot of time come comment on y'all stuff, and I'll say, hey, I need some more info, because a lot of your friends are also scared to ask, but I'll be the first one to ask for you, so your friends will come and ask you too. But then you just do it. You come back, you like it or heart it, that's how I keep my reminder of how many people I did. Then Cindy Thompson did one. So I do the same thing with Cindy. And sometimes some of these are not public. So this is where I know personally how to come. You'll see me do this from time to time. I'll come in here and I got it saved in my notes. And I come and share this little script that will teach Cindy how to make her post public. So she can so we can boost her. So for example, when you see me do this, it's because your friend or family member needs to do these steps. So Cindy Thompson, if you're on here, this is for you, my friend. And then it will allow everybody in the group to come and boost her thing. But all I did, and then all I do, we just do the same thing. We go and like that. But this also, Mark, you asked this question. This is where I come and get those posts. So if it was something like this I wanted to say, I was like, oh, you know what? I like that. Let me save that. I need to use this picture too. So let me save this picture. You know what? I'm not going to post it right now, but let me take a screenshot so it'll be in my picture so I know who posted it, so I can come back and borrow their writing later on, but steal their writing later on when I'm thing. So, but all you do, you like it, comment it, and find something to relate to in the comments group, and just support, show love. That's how we're going to grow, and that's how we're going to grow, is if and then teach your new people this. Don't just add them to the group and say, hey, post your link here. No, share with them what a boosting group is about, what we do and how it works, because then that will help us all grow. But we hope y'all got some value from this. I'm sorry to cut it short, but it is 10 o'clock and I have a business appointment to do.
I have a call as well. So
I'm going to stop the recording, and then I'm going to unmute the line so y'all can tell Samantha and Misty how awesome they are.